We here.
Episode 7.
Episode 7.
Lucky number 7.
It is a lucky number.
We made it. I think we say that every time.
Yeah.
We made it. Another week. We survived.
We did. Hey,
We're here to do another pod.
Pod.
Well, the first subject matter. Wait, did you read them? You weren't supposed to read the topics.
Oh, man. All right, go ahead. What's the first one? Please get started with this part. I'm ready to part now.
Do we go backwards now?
Yeah, I guess so. Go ahead. This is crazy. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So you know,
we here. We really here.
So you know I be watching crazy things.
I
right?
do. I understand.
And I find myself on TikTok quite a bit. So I saw a TikTok earlier today.
Yeah.
That was about whether or not you know you're on someone's roster. So the question was, it was a male that asked a female, like, do you know you're on, like, when you're on a man's roster? But I posed the question on both sides, right? Like, do you know when you're on a woman's roster?
Man.
And vice versa?
I don't know. Hey, look, I guess.
Do people, okay, so let's start here. Do people at our age have rosters?
Yes. Of course they do.
Damn, you into that real fast.
Yes. Of course they do. Especially if you a single man or a single woman and you hadn't decided really what you want yet and you dating. I mean, I think that sometimes it's okay to just kind of keep it 100 and be honest.
Yeah.
So now recognizing when you on the roster is quite a feat.
Is it a bad thing to be on a roster?
Depends on where you at in the order.
Damn!
I'm always top of the roster. I don't know what you're talking about.
Damn, I don't know. But look, it really depends. It really does depend on where you at in the order. And I think you can feel what is your level of importance.
Okay, that's
just
true.
Based on how much communication time, actual FaceTime, which means I actually see you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So in that way, you can kind of tell. And also, too, let's just keep it a buck, man. Dating is pricey. Dating costs money. So, like I said, I don't. That's why I said I don't know.
Date.
That's what I said. I don't know too many dudes. Cause like I said, you fall out the bed and go out on a Saturday night and you spending $60. So, I mean, at that point, it just for a man, it doesn't always behoove you to be dating multiple women. It just don't. It's hard to keep up with, right?
Right.
And then it's hard to continue to keep up with dates.
But that wasn't the question. The question is, do you know when you are on a woman's roster?
Yeah, I mean, you could feel it.
How do you tell?
You could just feel it by the level of importance that is being shown to the situation, right?
Like,
so if
give me
it's
an
one,
example.
so if it's one of them deals where she always busy, or when you inquire about seeing her, it's always a shift in the time where you ask. So what do I mean by that? Let's say you ask to do something a certain time. She'll propose another time. Okay, now, I understand that sometimes. But if you getting that too often, then you know something automatically up. Because if I propose a time and I'm kind of pretty much around the same time all the time, and you always trying to flip it to another time, you more than likely got something going. Another way,
if she just, has an important meeting every day.
Shit, hey, well, that meeting show is poor. It must be happening at the same time. But look, another way you can tell is, and let's just keep it a buck, women like to be chased. So another way that you
chased, or can we change the word to pursued?
Well, either one. I mean, that's the same terminology.
Like pursued is.
If you want to rock it like that, I'm cool.
Yeah, pursued is a better way.
Yeah, if you want to rock it like that, I'm cool. So women like to be chased, right? So
I just said to say pursued.
Well, however you want to say it, pursued, chase. I got you. We rocking with pursued today.
Thank
but
you. That makes me feel better.
if you pursuing a woman, right, and you actually putting energy in it, but that energy isn't really being reciprocated, but it will kind of be in waves. Sometimes it's reciprocated, and sometimes it's like I say something, but you act like you ain't hear what I really said.
Yeah, but because your spot on the roster can move.
That's my point.
So like 1 week you may be
you might be the
top of the roster,
but that's my point.
The next week,
so you can tell that, right? If let's say I mentioned multiple things, but I mentioned something key. Maybe it involves seeing you doing something, so on and so forth, right? But you kind of talk all the way around everything else, but don't mention that. Yeah. Then I kind of already know, okay, yeah, it's probably other dudes talking to you, saying certain things, saying the same thing, and you entertaining that. So, I mean, those are just two ways. I mean, it's some other way. What you think?
I think for me, I just automatically assume I'm on our roster.
Oh, Lord.
Like, I just don't think anybody our age is sitting at home alone.
All the time.
Doing nothing without any company.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't think that's realistic.
I mean, I'm not going to say they not, but I'm not going to, but I get what you're saying. I don't think that they not.
It doesn't mean the roster's long.
Exactly.
I'm not saying you got like 15 people on the roster.
For sure.
But whether you're meeting up with people or not meeting up with people, I don't think that anybody our age doesn't have someone to at least keep them entertained.
Of course.
Whether that's just texting, calling, hanging out.
And listen, man.
Being physical. Like, yeah. I feel like everybody you can't just be sitting by yourself all this time. Like,
yeah.
That's unrealistic.
And let's just be honest, man. Most single women, they DMs a wasteland. So them DMs looking out there, them DMs probably make, you be like, damn, well, we really be doing it. We be doing, cause Boy, y'all at least got 2 or 3 dudes been in the DMs talking to themselves for assortment of months. That man,
most of them got wives.
That man,
that's the truth.
Oh,
people be going wild in the DMs.
Oh, we went there. Beautiful.
I mean, we just being honest, right?
But
people have no shame. They act like
they don't got no shame, But like I said, and at the end of the day, you know, as men, like, you know, we are hunters, we are pursuers in that sense. Our pursuers, how you want to phrase it. But what I'm saying is, like, you're going to get a lot more energy from men in that realm now. You get what I'm saying? Now, do women use it and do it? Of course, but to the extreme that men do, I can't. Look. As a man, I can say, hey, we jumping head first in the DM sometime. Hey.
Nosedive.
What? You shoot your shot, and, you know, at the end of the day.
Sometimes it's an air ball.
Yeah. And, fellas, listen, if it's an air ball, please don't be talking to people DM for 6 months to yourself. Just don't do that. That's the only advice I can give you, please, because you look crazy. They talking about you to their friends. They laughing at you. So if you ain't getting that response, you know, I say within a few days, because I understand kind of trying to test the waters. But after that, just leave it alone. It's all good. You know, it's other women out there to pursue. And men, if, you know, women doing it.
Yeah. So now I have a secondary question to this roster, right?
Oh, okay.
Do you think, like, it matters to you where, like, does it matter if you're on a roster if you have a roster?
Not at all.
Like, do you even think about it until you, like,
not at all.
Like, I guess my question is, when does it even come to your mind that, like, oh shit, I might be on a roster?
To me, I don't really think about it per se. It's one of them deals where I really think, Sarah, that it depends on just where you at in your life. So, like, right now, I'm just kind of at peace with where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I'm enjoying things that I do, so on and so forth. So, do I enjoy the company? Do I enjoy the time? Yeah. But am I in a space where, like, I'm trying to rush things or super? Nah. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of one of them deals where, like, when I can say that I, like, love and value somebody more than what I do passion-wise, then you got me. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I'm just kind of in my process with that. So like me personally, I don't really care where I'm at in your pecking order or where I'm at in your order. And like I said again, we grown. So whatever we decide to do, we do. I think it's important to be upfront, honest with people about where you at. And long as you do that, I don't think anybody really has much grounds to be hurt. Now, if you not keeping it a buck about where you at, that's when it lead expectations and people,
Right.
Because at the end of the day, that's the hardest. Okay, secondary question to you is the hardest part is when do you know to cut your whole roster off to be with somebody? That I need to know the answer to that question. Cause see, nowadays that's the tough part.
I think that's a tough question.
Yeah,
like for me,
because I'm telling you now, and I get it, because you probably can more so throw it. If you don't have a roster, then it's a super difficult question, right? If you've never had a roster, it's a super difficult question. But I just propose it because I think we all have.
I think it depends on where you're at with the person you are dating. So, like, to me, until we define that we are exclusive.
Yeah, okay.
And we need to have a mutual respect for each other that this is where we are headed, then you can start eliminating your roster. You know what I mean? Like, because at that point you owe the other person the respect and loyalty. You've made that decision with each other. It would be disrespectful to continue speaking to your roster.
Okay, all right. Okay.
In my opinion.
Yeah. No, if you decided to become exclusive, of course. Yeah. I mean,
But I think until then, it's a personal preference. Some people may, start weeding out their roster as you grow feelings. And that's why I asked, when does it matter if you're on a roster, right? And I think, for me, it only starts to matter if you have a roster, if I start to get deeper feelings. You know, if I start to be invested in that person, then I really care if you have a roster and where I'm at in your roster. But if we're just being two free humans and we know where we're at, nobody's here for anything serious, and like you said, we're grown, we know where we're at, people are upfront with what they are looking for, and I think that's the key that a lot of people... No matter what age you are, they don't want to just say that. Because they're afraid to hurt people's feelings or lose connections.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, you're going to cause more pain and you're going to risk losing good people by not having those tough conversations.
And by not being honest.
Exactly.
Because like I said, at a certain point in time, you at where you at.
And you need to let people decide what's best for them. And if you like this person, but you're not ready for whatever they are, then let them decide what they want to do, and vice versa. And if they want more and you don't, you have to decide that individually. You can't force anybody into a bucket that they don't want to be in.
And I also think that it's okay to just be honest and upfront about that. If you the other person. Hey, this is what I want, this is what I need. If that's not going to be the situation, it's not going to turn into that, just let me know I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? And you have to be willing to give people that opportunity. So that's why I said, in where I'm at in my process, that's just where I'm at, right? So being sure to be honest and upfront about that is key. Now, can things change? Can a person shift that? Oh, of course. This is life.
Right. Anything can happen.
We grown. Anything can happen, but like I said, when you at where you at, it's okay to just be upfront and honest with people about that. So then at least you giving them the opportunity to make a decision about what they want to do. So,
and it opens the door for them to tell you what they're going to have.
Of course. So I like that. That was a good topic right there.
Thank you.
That was a good way to start this off.
It shocked you, right?
Yeah,
you weren't ready for that.
I wouldn't.
Thank you. Thought that was a good one. We hear rosters all the time, and I think they could have a negative connotation. Oh, Lord. But sometimes they could be useful.
All right.
Anyways.
Okay. I hate get the rosters out. Man, get them out.
Hey.
Oh, Jesus.
What do they say?
I don't know, man. Go to
winter.
that.
It's winter, right? So now it's time for you clear the roster.
Cuffing season. Go ahead,
man. Yeah, that's what it is. Thank you. Okay. My next question for you is, I was watching Jay Shetty. You know who that is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, he was talking to a group of people, and
Tell me something that other people value that you don't.
I'd say it's probably being understood. I'm okay with being misunderstood.
Wow.
I just think it's the reality. I just don't think you will ever be understood by everyone, and so it's okay. Like, I don't value being understood anymore.
love that
I
one.
used to love being
I want to
understood.
take that as a superpower.
Yeah.
what is something that other people value
Yeah.
that you do not?
Vacation and taking trips. Don't value it at all. Like I said,
I was hoping for a profound answer.
I mean, but I'm just saying. Okay, so hear me out.
No.
So hear me out, cause I got an epic one for this with people. I really do. It's not that I'm against it, but we've gotten into society where people kind of try to push to make it seem like if you don't do some of this stuff, then your life has amounted to nothing. Like, the amount of, like, nowadays, it seems to be traveling and seeing the world equates to having a good life. And that part to me is difficult. So, yeah, when we talk about because I feel like as a society now, it's so much push around that. Oh, if you ain't seen the South of France. Oh, if you ain't seen this play. Oh, man, look, to me, the value is in the people, the relationships you build, the people you help, the things you do. Would I love to see some of the places? Yeah. What I do? Am I opposed to traveling? Am I against it? No. Do I like traveling? Yeah. But is it my life's goal to see every inch of this planet? No, that's not. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And if I do, that's great. If I don't, I'm not gonna lose any sleep over it. You know what I mean? So I guess when I say that, I'm just saying, like, we gotta kind of kill this narrative, like, people really like getting like, oh, there's everything I ever need to do in life. And it's just, to me, it's just not the case. You know, the things that matter. And I'm okay. Like, you posed that question. If people don't value that, that's okay.
Right.
But it's that, you know, that in a nutshell is, you know, it's not something I value. So,
Well, and I think I do value traveling.
yeah. But what about you?
I think that society, like you said right now, set some unrealistic goals on traveling, right? So if you look on social media, these people are going to all ends of the earth, doing these extravagant things with money they probably don't have. And I think that is what people are yearning for, but that's unrealistic, right? Like, so for me, I enjoy traveling because I enjoy the people that I get to travel with, the people I meet when I travel, and the memories that I take. But I don't travel like everybody else travels. You know, I'm not going on these extravagant trips. I try to.
Yeah, hell, if it's just seeing nice parts of the United States, that's okay for me. But you know, most people don't even see every state, but fantasizing about some places
Greece.
they get. Yeah, like it's so it's just. I mean, I think we kind of, you know, building that. So I mean, so that's just something that don't really hold a lot of value to me. But what about you? What's something that other people value, but you do not?
I think for me, a lot of people value like fame on social media or to be
now we gonna get there.
Not only fame, but like to be recognized in the public eye. And for me, I don't know if it's how I was raised or what it is, but like I enjoy to do like doing things for others, but I don't want that like stardom.
Of course.
I have no yearning for like I want people to see me like or put things on social media or be viral or whatever it is, because the things I do from the heart. I don't do them for that recognition. And I think a lot of people use social media to their advantage and they do acts of kindness, but everything is recorded. So now what is your true intention and why is it, what is the core reason behind it?
What we talk about nowadays, everything feel like a skit.
Right.
So it's like what we don't know what to believe real sometimes. You like, then come to find out it's a skit. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
You just don't know.
So as much as I leverage social media on a lot of different aspects of my life, I really truly don't value the stardom that comes with it.
Of course.
I think it's a great networking tool. It's a great tool for your business. But aside from that,
Yeah.
I could go without it.
I think, and I think people just, simply just become addicted to the feeling it gives them. You got to understand, most people are searching for something.
All right. So our last
Yeah.
topic.
I'm going to throw it to you first. Learning how to be happy for other people's success. It's a topic I pushed to you and I broached to you because I posted on today just about how, at a young age, most people don't really have a lot of success. So, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. Most people in your life on planet Earth don't experience a lot of success. A lot of people don't. So what happens is, in turn, you get a lot of jealous and envious people about the people that do, about the people that reach the mountaintop, about the people that have certain things. So that's where a lot of this jealous and enviness comes in, when at the end of the day, it only take one of us to make it for it actually to be successful. But again, that would mean you would have to appreciate somebody else succeeding before yourself. And most people struggle with that. So how you feel about that?
I have a hard time with this one because I struggle to understand why people can't celebrate other people's success. Like, to me, I think it is just the simplest thing that we can do for other people is to celebrate any win. Like, I think success is subjective, like, overall in life. Like, some people define success differently than others. But I think if I like to look at it as even just celebrating other people's wins in life. Like, doesn't matter the size. Some people won't even congratulate you for something as simple as a raise at your job or anything like that, or passing a test because they may not have gotten as good of a grade or as high of a raise as you did. And to me, sometimes it feels like people don't celebrate other people's successes because they feel that those flowers are owed to them when they didn't do anything to earn that.
Exactly.
And so
I'm rocking with it.
I don't understand that concept. I really, really struggle with it because it's something that frustrates me day in and day out. And I think it's something that both of us do for other people is shower them with celebrations. And so it's really hard when, in turn, like, we don't do things for recognition, but it can be frustrating when other people feel some type of way when you might do something well and they're kind of bitter about it. So it can be frustrating. I think it's just so sad that people feel so, like, it's a selfish thing for me. Like, I think people are just, they can be so selfish that they didn't win in some way, shape, or form that they won't celebrate somebody else. And really, there's enough room at the top for everybody. And if it, like you said, it takes one person to show what's possible, and then we can all follow that path to get there. So why not allow somebody to get there first? That doesn't mean that you can't, in turn, also find success as well.
Hey, listen, man. My entire existence is about showing love. Like, it's just something near to my heart, man. I just want to see other people win, and I want to see other people succeed. So even in this sport, like, I love weightlifting to death. I see some of these guys out, first thing I'll do, man, just give them a hug. Hey, love what you do, man. So much respect, because I know how much time, I know how much energy, I know how much hard work that it takes to be elite at what I'm trying to do, at the sport of weightlifting. Beyond that, what it takes to be elite. So to give them guys a hug and tell them that, and you build respect and you build rapport, and then you can have conversations, and the what you get in return is the same. You get the love, you get the respect, you get the, man, hey, come out, judge this for me. Hey, come out, man, we'd love to have you out, because when people know that you genuinely care, it takes everything to a different level. That's why it's always something that you need to do. It can't always be about what you doing. And we've gotten so far away from loving people and appreciating the things that they do and the things that they bring to the table. Man, I'm highlighting it every day. If I see you doing something good, I'm telling you you're doing good. Because sometimes people need their flowers. They need to know they're doing a great job. They need to know they're an amazing person. And most importantly, they may need some motivation. They may need you to speak to their soul. They may need for you not to give up on them. They may need to hear a good word. They may need to know that, hey, somebody out there believe in me. So, I mean, it's just one of the things that's near and dear to my heart. I'm going to do it to the day I die. And I'm going to continue to do it every chance I get because people need to know that they doing a good job. And we do such a bad job of that. Because why? Because we so worried about what we benefit from it. And if we don't benefit from it, then we don't want anybody else to benefit from it. No. Sometimes it's a greater cause and a greater purpose to everything that we trying to do. And I just wish we kind of get back to the love, but.
And I think sometimes people feel that your success can take away from theirs.
Of
So it's a competitive thing, right? And at the end of the day, everybody has, we'll stick in the realm of gyms, right? Like, for example, we could have 2 weightlifting gyms and be offering the same services, the same coaching, but that doesn't mean that I can't celebrate you and your athletes and vice versa, because at the end of the day, we're 2 different people. We have 2 different coaching styles. We have 2 different personalities, and an athlete may be connected to you more than they would connect with me, and vice versa. And that's okay. There's enough room for all of us to grow. You don't have to be in direct competition with anybody. If you are confident enough in what you have and what you offer to other people and to this world, you won't feel that competitive nature against somebody else, and you will be able to celebrate their successes. I think that's a lot of the reason why people don't do that, is because they are threatened by another person's success that it could take away from them. Our world is in a what's in it for me? What do I get from anything? Rather than saying, okay, I'm going to celebrate them because I'm next. My turn will come if I keep working hard, and then they in turn will celebrate my success as well.
Exactly. I love it.
So if you don't do anything else after you listen to this podcast, celebrate somebody.
Yes,
share a
please.
post, like a post, tag them, tag a friend that you think might be interested.
Hell, just go and tell them.
Okay.
Go straight to their face and tell them.
That
but
part.
Just show somebody love, man. Like even if you wake up tomorrow, whatever's on your heart, just really reach out. Because you never know, man. You could change the day, change your life, and ultimately set somebody on a course that they never expected and you never would have guessed. But, you know, we all can definitely be a battery to somebody back and elevate them to a special place. So just show love. So I love it, man. So episode 7. Episode 7. Love y'all, man. We